What's up guys, this is Jaden from Team AJJ. Welcome to the channel. You guys wanted it, so here it is, our Platinum 1 Power Bond variant of Cyber Dragon, featuring cards like Power Bond, Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, and of course Cyber Twin Dragon. Remember guys, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, let's get at it.
It's time to duel!
Alright, let's get into duel number 1. Our opponent is going to be going first. He starts off with the reinforcements of the army. We won't allow that to happen. That could be very bad for us. So we're going to activate the Ash Blossom. Unfortunately, he has the crossout designator and he's going to activate it here. He's probably going to banish one of his Ash Blossoms to negate ours. With the reinforcements of the army, he adds Armageddon Knight to his hand. And he's going to summon the Armageddon Knight, tossing a Dark Monster. And we see his Harp Horror. So we're like, oh wow, Arcus player. So he's going to summon Gursu. Gursu, of course, is going to toss Nightmare. Nightmare is going to then remove itself to toss World Legacy. And World Legacy will then remove itself to return the Horror to his side of the field. At this point, he's going to link off into Galatea. Galatea is, of course, going to activate her ability. And he's going to shuffle back the World Legacy into his deck and set Bobble, activating it. Now he's going to activate Foolish Burial, toss in Skeleton. Skeleton, of course, can activate its ability, returning the Horror to his side of the field. And at this point, he's going to link off into, I believe, IP Masquerena. Yes, into IP Masquerena. And he's going to pass turn at this point. Now, it's not looking too bad. He did leave some Link monsters. We're playing Cyber Dragon. That's pretty good for us. Now he's going to activate Galatea, returning an Orcus monster to set Crescendo. We're going to special summon Cyber Dragon and immediately link off into Mega Feet. And we're going to toss Kaiju to summon Galaxy Soldier. Now, he's going to actually activate Masquerena at this point, and we're going to activate our Droplet. That could be problematic for us, so we don't want to go off. We're going to negate the Masquerena. And then we're going to summon Noxia, activating the special ability to special summon our Cyber Dragon. Now we're going to contact Fields again into Fortress, and then Exceed Summon into Nova. Now we're not going to try to special summon the Cyber Dragon here. We're actually just going to go straight into Infinity. It just feels like the safer play at this point. Of course, with the Crescendo face down. So we're going to activate Infinity special ability to suck up the Masquerena. He's going to try to actually chain it with Skeleton, but we're going to negate it. We don't want him going off, especially not in our turn. So we're going to suck up the Masquerena, and we're going for a lot of direct attack, a lot of damage, leaving our opponent at 900 and passing back to him. Okay, at this point we have one negate, and we got to make it work, you know, so he's going to activate Scribe Recycler, and we're going to ignore this until we saw it was World Legacy, and we're like, no, we can't let that go off, so we're going to activate the effective Infinity at this point. It's going to negate it. And I believe at this point our opponent just scoops. He doesn't have any plays left, and he's seen enough. Alright, let's get into duel number 2. This is a pretty quick one. I just wanted to showcase you guys the power of Cyber Twin Dragon. So our opponent's going to set 1 and pass, which is pretty much a death sentence against Cyber Dragon. We have the Lightning Storm. We're going to activate Lightning Storm, and we're going to summon Core. He's going to meet it with an Ash Blossom, but we don't really care. We just don't want Power Bond to be negated at this point. We're going to link it with Cyber Dragon Fear. Of course, both our Cyber Dragons are treated as Cyber Dragons when they're on the field. And we're going to activate Power Bomb. And of course, summoning everyone's favorite, shout out to Zane, Cyber Twin Dragon. With 5600 attack, and we're going for the double damage. 10,000 plus damage in 1 turn, and that's pretty much going to be game. Alright, let's get into the third duel. So our opponent's going to be going first, and our hand is terrible. We don't have much play, so our opponent's going to activate Fossil Dig, and we're going to preemptively pay the Maxi. We're just hoping to stall any combos so we could draw into something good. So he's going to act Mish to his hand, so we're like, oh cool, we're playing dinosaurs. But then our opponent summons Chiwen of Yangzing, set 1 and pass. So we draw and we draw a brick. Kaiju does nothing for us, so we're going to set the Droplet at this point. And we're just pretty much hoping not to get OTK'd. So our opponent's going to summon then, toss the Mist, activate the ability of Mist to summon the Jurak. And he's going to link into Hulky Fiber Rex. So we can't let this go through. We're going to activate our Forbidden Droplet here to try to negate the health. Vibrax, tossing hers to the grave. And our opponent has 9 pillars, so Yangzing. So right now we're pretty much just at its mercy and hoping not to get OTK'd. So Droplet's going to get negated. He's going to destroy his mob and of course activate Vibrax special ability. We're going to add Cyber Dragon to our hand with the ability of Hurt. And he's going to go into a combo that I'm pretty sure much of us have been seeing for the last year. Mecha Phantom Beast. Now he's going to activate the ability of Phantom Beast, summoning 3 tokens to his side of the field, which allow him to get Deathspark back, and he's going to then Synchro Summon into Herald of the Arclight. Now he's going to activate Mecha Phantom Beast to get Olion. Olion's of course going to Synchro Summon into a mob, and I don't know what I was expecting, but he summoned D-Long at this point, activating his special ability, and of course the Olion in his graveyard to get, once again, another token. So he's going to add Yangzing Pat to his hand, and then Synchro Summon once again, this time into Borlo Savage Dragon. So now things are looking very bad. So he's going to activate the ability of the grave, summoning another Yangzing. Borlo's going to use the ability. He's going to activate a Yangzing Pad to return 3 monsters to his deck and of course draw 2 cards. Set Wood and going for some serious damage. So he's going to pass back to us and we're going to see how we're going to break this board. We need a really good draw and Core is a great draw. So we're going to summon our Kaiju to get rid of the Board Lord, special summon Cyber Dragon. We're going to run over the Herald. At this point now we can activate our Cyber Dragon's core ability. And we're going to choose Overflow. And we're going to be met with a Draw Lockbird. So we're going to Contact Fuse here into Fortress, set 3 and pass. So at least now we have some utility. We feel confident that we can fight. So now he's going to summon Soul Eating. We're going to Droplet this because that's very dangerous for us at this point. We can't allow him to go off like he did in the first turn. And luckily for us, we did get to negate it. And now he's going to pay half his life point to summon Dress Trudeau. And we're going to meet this with an Overflow. Unfortunately for us, our opponent does have the Call by the Grave, which could of course remove a Cyber Dragon. And then we see he has another one, removing 2 of our Cyber Dragons. That's just brutal for us, which means we only have 1 pop left. And we're going to decide to get rid of Destrudo so he has an uneven number in his field, so he doesn't be able to exceed into something crazy. But at this point, he goes into Vertiplant Anaconda and concedes. I guess he was out of resources. We still had our Overflow face down, so we could still contend with him, but luckily for us, we were managed to just pull out the victory. Alright, so let's get into the 4th duel. Now, our hand is looking great. This is pretty much everything you can want. Core with Machine, Dupe, and Hurt. So it's an odd eyes deck, and I'm not great with Pendulum, so I'm actually just watching to see what our opponent's going to do here. We don't have any hand tracks, so he's going to activate a Luster card, and he's going to activate Duelist Alliance, which allows him to add a Pendulum to his hand. And then he's going to play the Wisdom Eye, popping it and adding the Wisdom Eye Magician to his hand. Summon a Performal Celestial, set 1 and pass. Now, that's not going to be enough to stop this hand, and we draw Droplet as well. This is insane. So we're going to summon Core, and we're going to get Cyberload Fusion because we have so much utility in our hand already. Activate Machine Dupe, summon in 2 Cyber Dragons, and at this point we could go into Cyber Dragon Nova. And our opponent decides to meet this with the Time Pendulum. Now, I've seen Master Duel players make this mistake a lot. People do not pay attention to the second ability of Nova. When Nova is destroyed, we could of course summon our Cyber Twin Dragon, which is way worse for him than what we first had. So we're going to activate our Power Bond at this point, fusing our 2 Cyber Dragons in our hand together to make Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, popping his 2 back row. I mean, look at this board. Now we still have Forbidden Droplet, and of course we still have Cyberload Fusion. It's just insane the amount of utility we have at this point. So we're going to toss 2, which gives Chimera Tech the ability to attack 3 times in one battle. Twin Dragon's going to go in for 2 devastating attacks, and we're going to finish him off with Chimera Tech Rampage. I just wanted to once again show you guys the point of playing Cyber Twin Dragon in the Cyber Dragon deck. It really can get you some easy wins. Alright, let's get into the final duel. And this hand is perfect. It pretty much has everything you could want. Machine, Dupe with Core, and Hearthstone Cyber Dragon Overflow. It has everything. So opponent's going to summon Banish of the Radiant, set 1 and pass. That's a pretty weak turn. Unfortunately, we draw into the second Cyber Dragon, so we're going to special summon Cyber Dragon Core, adding Cyber Repair Plan to our hand, activate Machine Dupe. Of course, we can only take one card, we drew the other one, unfortunately. We're going to attack, and our opponent activate Gravity Bind. So we're like, okay, this is going to be some kind of gimmicky deck. So we're going to Exceed summon into Cyber Dragon Nova, and now we're going to go straight into Cyber Dragon Infinity. For the people wondering why I didn't go into Armor Raj and then bring back a Cyber Dragon, try to do something crazy, it's because, of course, with Banish on the Light, all our cards would then get removed from play instead of going to the grave, so we wouldn't be able to. So we're going to activate Infinity's ability, sucking up the Banisher, and now we can, of course, go into Armor Raj. Plus, it also protects our Infinity even more, you know, in case he activate like Lightning Strike or something. So we're going to set the Overflow and pass back to our opponent. So we feel pretty confident, and he has Lava Golem, which sucks for us, but we do have Overflow, and our opponent's going to pass after this, so we can just pop the Gravity Bind, and we do have a 3000 attack monster. Of course, we have to take 1000 points of damage for it, but that's pretty much game at this point. We have all the utility, so we're going to activate Cyber Repair Plan, add a Galaxy Soldier to our hand, and now we're going to toss Hurt to special summon Galaxy Soldier, and with a Chain Link too, we're going to be able to add a Cyber Dragon monster, of course, to our hand for an ability of Hurt, and we're going to take Core, and we get to add another Galaxy Soldier to our hand. And we're going to special summon it. We're going to toss a Nibiru because we know the deck he's playing will never special summon 5 monsters. So we feel fine just getting rid of the Nibiru. At this point, we pretty much have the game, but we're being cautious just in case he does something crazy. So we're going to activate Further Plan Anaconda, paying 2000 life point, sending the fusion to the grave, and going into Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Using his special ability, tossing 2, which guarantee has 3 attacks this turn. We're going to attack face 2 times, hit him with a Lava Golem just for giving it to us, and then we can attack with Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon for a game. Alright guys, this is the deck list. If you want a more detailed explanation of what we play and why we play it, you can check out this video right here, or click the link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing. My name is Jaden for Team Major J. Thank you for watching.